Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. How's everyone doing? Still adjusting all my stuff over here. So this is a little bit different. We're not going to do Magic Arena gameplay. We're going to do some unboxing of real life cards. I got my package of cards here. I think I've got my setup all properly set up, I think. I'm not doing like real world things too much, and I don't have my camera in the most amazing way that I would like. I would like to have the technology to somehow have it floating above my gameplay area, because you see all those ugly cables and stuff over there. I guess I could put the camera somewhere over here. Now I need some cool like setup grid or something. I'm gonna have to make it work like this. So let me just confirm all of this is going good. Let's see, YouTube seems to say that my stream is good. Twitch seems to say it's good, so hi everyone there in Twitch. Hello everyone there in YouTube. We got Zariah in the chat right there. How's it going? Thanks for coming to visit. Appreciate that. We're gonna open up a little box over here. Actually, your chat is being covered up. Whoops, let me move my icon over here then. See, where should we put that? Let's move the little chat box over here. Actually, hold on. I swear I'm professional. I need to move it right over here. Okay, now try that again. Say a few syllables. Now your text should actually be visible on the screen because I'm putting myself there in the corner. Yeah, there we go. So some text is going to appear on that side over there. I need to get myself like a cool green screen like over people have. Like professional people, green screen. I have a blue screen. That doesn't really work. They're not really a screen, it's curtains. But that's what I'm gonna ask Santa Claus next year or something for a cool green screen. And maybe I need to tweak the color of people's chat messages. It's visible, right? So here's what we've got. We've got a box of Theros Beyond Death right there, totally unopened. So we're gonna open it right there, and hopefully get more people to come and hang out, and we'll just see some cool stuff. I got my my order from Card Kingdom. I got the Good Luck High Five tokens right there. There's Megan and Maria herselves. I can make some cool little token decks with them. I also got some stickers. Check it out, the new GLHF stickers. What does it say? It says podcasts and videos from magical people, which I think I am and everyone in the chat is, so we got that. And what else? This is new. This is like a brand new card where you're supposed to hashtag stuff. Let's see, what about putting it over here? Is this more impressive? Not too readable. There we go. The perfect 2-card combo will reveal itself to you. So it's like it's a fortune cookie from Card Kingdom. The Card Kingdom Oracle says the perfect 2-card combo will reveal itself to you. And then what you're supposed to do is share your blessings using the hashtag CK surprise, and then like something's supposed to happen. So everyone there in the chat, you can share that little koan right there. And then we've also got this brand new token from Card Kingdom. This is a spirit token. It's a 1/1 flyer. I really don't get what's going on. There seems to be some like greyhound dog plus another dog. They've got a rabbit. Is that a dead rabbit? I'm going to assume that that's like a stuffed rabbit. And then on the back, Ciolo Thompson is the artist. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be opening up a box of Theros. I'm going to do one more thing, however. I'm going to build some hype over on the various Discords. So my hands are going to be in the way right there. But on the Discord over there, I'm going to say people to come hang out. And we'll see what cool stuff we crack over here. How many Uros are we going to get? How many Garys are we going to get? All of them, I hope. So, let's mention it to a few people right here. Live right now. I'm going to say, hey, Magic Players. This is my other super secret Discord, so hopefully we get people coming out. Hey, Magic Players, I'm live right now, come hang out. And then we'll do one more on the official VM Campos chat room right over here. We'll say Hey everyone, here. You might get also notified right there, Zariah. Sorry for the double notification. Hey everyone, here. Come hang out as I unbox a Theros Beyond Death box. So let's see who comes to hang out. Let's get to it. Everything looks pretty good there. Where did the music go? And Woof by Approaching Nirvana is playing, supposedly. So I noticed that this box says something right over here, made in Japan. So apparently I got one of the Japanese printings of these cards, which are slightly different than the USA printing, as we shall see. And then we've got the the flavor text of the box. Shape your destiny. The ancient seal on the underworld of Theros has been breached, heralding the return of a forgotten god. Primordial powers are stirring, the gods are fighting among themselves, and fate has been thrown into turmoil. It is an age of peril and possibility, the perfect moment for heroes to rise up and challenge the fundamental truths of the world, even death itself. I need to get used to that. I've got a camera there and a camera there, so if I want to be impressive, I gotta go right here. But let's pop it open. I have my knife right over here, my X-Acto blade. Let's open that up. Let's see what we get. So, how's everyone in the chat doing today? Did you have a good day today? Did you do anything amazing today? Hopefully you did. And you continue to do amazing things. Okay, so I think we'll put it right over here. Yeah, that'll cover the ugly cables. That's pretty smart. And move these over here to the side for just a moment. No, this is not sponsored by Card Kingdom, even though I've got their playmat and everything. I wish I was sponsored by Card Kingdom. Although I will give a shout out to Good Luck High Five and say use affiliate code Good Luck High Five. Now, the first thing that I notice, these are definitely the Japanese boosters, because the Japanese boosters are like 1 millimeter looser. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera there, but there's like a whole bunch, 1 millimeter or so, of like empty packaging. Look at that. They're not tight like the American boosters. Like I have an old Journey into Nyx right here, and this is like tight. This is like, check it out right there. There's like no leeway in the plastic. But the Japanese ones, they've got like extra plastic in there. Plus, they'll also be in here backwards. So, and then the print quality is a little different. Yeah, like this feels kind of weird. Anyway, let's not look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's open this up. This is just so weird. And how do you even grab this part? It doesn't have the... Oh, it does have the seam. Okay. Hey there, Stevie, and hey there, Daybreak. How are you two doing? I'm about to open the first pack. And I was mentioning right here that this is like the Japanese boosters, I guess, because I didn't buy them Japanese, but they're like looser than the regular booster. Like a regular booster is like tight. There's like no extra plastic, but this Japanese one, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's like a lot of extra plastic. It's not even open yet. So let's open it up. And how's everyone in the chat doing? Did you have any fun games of Magic today? Some Magic Arena, Paper, Pioneer, Commander. Yeah, like the Japanese ones are so weird because look at this. This isn't even opening properly. Like there's an extra layer of plastic or something. I noticed this when I opened some other one. And then also, look, they're face down. So you were about to sleep and then you read your message. Okay, well, maybe hang out for just a little bit. Thanks for that. Appreciate it so much, but sleep is important. So the Japanese ones, look, they're face down. So, because you want like the drama, you want to be like this, flip it over and you get your comments. I'm just gonna kind of jam through the commons, and then I'm gonna, of course, stop with the uncommons and the rares, and then maybe talk about some cool rares. Yeah, they also feel different. They just feel different. You're doing a whole box. Yeah, I got a whole box right here, so I'm doing a whole box. So I'm just gonna go through quickly the commons and then the uncommons. We'll definitely talk about those. Got to put them in the right order, of course, or Mark Rosewater will get mad at me. So, Sage of Mysteries, Enemy of Enlightenment, Careless Celebrant, and the first rare is a Temple of Malice. So I got the dual land right there, Temple of Malice. I'm just going to need to get used to properly showing it for the camera. Then we've got, oh snap, we've got a beautiful Timaret alternate art. That's amazing. Check that out right there. Look, it's all foil and it's the alternate art. And that's amazing. I love that. Put that over there. And then we've got the Pokemon lands right here. What does everyone think about these brand new Pokemon lands? Then we've got the collect booster. What is this? Treat yourself to a supercharged booster experience. Oh, it's just reminding you buy the collector booster. And then we got a reflection. Okay, that was one down. Maybe we'll get some fun ideas about what else to do while we open this up. Maybe some trivia, some magic trivia and such. I'm going to be making a huge mess of things over there. But again, I'm not really going to spend too much time on the commons. Underworld Charger. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of jam through them so that we can get over to the uncommon stuff. Actually, we have to stop for that vexing gull, because that seagull is totally stealing those fishes. And the light is not the best. We can't fully see the light. Just hold on. Let me fix my light over here so we can fully see the cards. Pokemon Island makes me thirsty for water. I'm just gonna fix my lighting over here. I swear that I'm professional. I think that might work a little better. Let's see about changing the light like that and not destroy the camera. So I think that light's a little better. Vexing Gull. Yeah, I kind of don't like that these are backwards. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open them up in the way that the rare is first, just because doing all of this like flipping is not that fun for the camera. So then we get the Underworld Fires. We get the Entrancing Lyre. I kind of love this one. Actually, let me zoom in. Sorry about that. This Entrancing Lyre is pretty cool. It's a harp playing itself. How is that possible? Then we've got the Nisian Horn Beetle. And then we've got the rare right here, the Thassus Oracle. Okay. Then we've got another blue Pokemon Island. Like that. Putting that over there. So I think what I'm going to do is open these up from the opposite way, where you see the rare first. And I guess I'm going to have to bite them in order to open them easily. But let's give that a shot over here. So there's going to be very little... It's going to be very little surprise, because we're going to do right away to the... And I just need to organize them myself. I guess tokens over here, lands over here. So the rare right here is a Lampid of Death's Vigil. Actually, that's a foil. The rare is Dalakos, Crafter of Wonders. So I got another foily right there. Nice. I'm going to put the rares over here. Drag to the Underworld. There we have a kill spell from my black deck. You got the red card. Let's see if we get Perforos. Hey Keeb, how's it going? I'm trying to open up some packs right over here with the people. Commanding Presence, Sweet Oblivion, and then the commons. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really going to worry too much about the commons. And then I'm going to just focus on the rare. And then I'm going to have to bite these open. So if you're just joining the chat, these are the Japanese boosters, which are like so weird. First of all, they're backwards, and second, they're very hard to open. And but that's it. Ooh, look at that. I love the swamp. So what does everyone think about these Pokemon lands? Here's my dark energy. I never play Pokemon. That's what they have, right? Dark energy, green energy, water energy. Help me out there, Pokemon people. Nightmare Shepherd, like that one. That is the rare. Then we've got a Thundering Chariot. That one was pretty fun in the pre-release. It's a 3/3 with haste for a crew of 1. Commons are common, so yeah, don't worry about them. Yeah, there's nothing very huge happening at the moment with the commons. Destiny Spinner. Ooh, that's 40 cents. I looked that up yesterday. Dawn Evangel. Transcendent Envoy. Commons. Go to the next one, and I'm like, you should see me in my office right now. I'm so like awkwardly sitting that I'm sure I'm gonna throw my back out. But I didn't like fully figure out how to do this unboxing because I have to like point it at the camera over here, but then my other camera's over here. So if I'm not on the stream next weekend, that means like I'm in the hospital because my back got twisted 90 degrees. We got here another Dalakos, Crafter of Wonders. Is that supposed to happen? 2 of the same rare in 1 box? Wait a minute. No, this is the foil one. Okay, well, I got the foil one. Focus over here, please. If my camera would only behave. There we go. Check out the gold that he's got in his arms, like so powerful. Okay, that was the foil. And then the rare is the Wave Break Hippocamp. So basically a horse fish, if you can believe that. What I will also do is let me lock down the focus right here, so that it doesn't keep getting out of focus. I swear that I'm professional. But let's see here. Lock the focus. So many buttons. Autofocus. Nope. Instead, lock the focus right here. I guess. Yeah, that's focused. Save that. And save that. Okay, so the Wave Break Hippocamp is a little horse fish. That's the rare. We have the Warden of the Chain, pretty cool Minotaur guy. Acolyte of Affliction, Whirlwind of Denial. In the comments, there's a red card right there. Final Flare. 3 mana instant, has an additional spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment, and it deals 5 damage to a target creature. 5 damage to only a creature, and you have to do self-sacrifice. That seems like a flex play right there. Next booster. So who's picking up some boosters in IRL? Or who's picking up boosters in Arena? Shout it out. Human soldier. I was about to say human sacrifice for some reason. I saw the word human and then my mind went right away to soldier. Fire energy, dark energy, water energy, grass energy, fairy energy, psychic or ghost energy, ground rock lightning energy, and my favorite was the double rainbow energy. I don't think that was a real one, but I will believe you because I never played it. Next up we got, Allure of the Unknown. This is the one that everyone's saying, like, don't fall for this card. This card is not as good as you think. Check it out. You pay 5 mana. It's a sorcery. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. An opponent exiles 1 non-land card from it, and then you put the rest into your hand. Okay, so what? 6 cards? I get 5, and my opponent exiles only 1? What's the catch? Here's the catch. That opponent may cast that exiled card without paying its mana cost. So obviously they're going to exile, there's 6 cards. They're going to pick the best one. They're going to be able to play it for free. You get 5 cards. What kind of trade-off is that? What does everyone there in the chat think? I get 5 cards that they didn't want, and then they get to cast 1 card. There's some schools of thought saying, yeah, this is amazing, you get 5 cards. There's other schools of thoughts, which I fall into, they're gonna get your best card. This is like, no way. Even in Commander, I don't think that's honestly a fair trade. Maybe, let's play it. If they get your bomb, that sucks. They're gonna get my bomb because my deck is gonna be filled with bombs. That's why they call me VM Campos the Bomb, my middle name, because I only play bombs in my decks. You get what I'm saying. You have the double rainbow energy, but it's so old it's in the damage condition. You're joking with me, right? Is there double rainbow? Can be crappy result if you have a bad hand. It's the top 6 cards of the library, and it's non-land, so we're going to argue about it all day long, but this is the one everyone loves here. The staggering... Where's my focus? The staggering insight. It's the brand new curious obsession. It also gains you life. Chain web arachneer. Why don't they just say like scary spider? They always have these hilarious names, right? Phalanx tactics, warp in flames, etc. Wrap in flames. Let's see what else. What's our next controversial card? The biggest controversy is these packs are like titanium laced. I can't even open them. Another human sacrifice, mountain. Ooh, look at that. We got Polukranos Unchained. Who was I talking on the podcast about Polukranos, or did I hear it on someone else's podcast? It's all running into mush in my brain. Was it on someone's podcast or my podcast? I don't know. I'm so podcasted out. It's like, who even said that? I'm not happy with the focus on this. How can we improve this? Let me try this. What if I move it like this? I don't know. Let's give it a shot over here, because I'm not loving the light and the focus. And then you get to see my mess over there. So let's try it like this. Let's see, is this going to work better maybe? Let's give it a shot that way. Yeah, Keeb, we might have been talking about Polukranos recently. Sounds about right. So yep, there we go. Got Polukranos Unchained. It's a 0/0, but it comes in with 6 +1s, and then when it escapes, when it comes back from the dead, it comes back with 12. Right? If damage was dealt, or I'm thinking of some. Yeah, it comes back with 12. So this comes back to life as a 12. He's like totally a hungry boy coming from the underworld. Furious Rise. Enchantment. There's another Thundering Chariot. Enemy of Enlightenment. Right there. I think I got 2 of those already. Triton Wave Rider. Next up, we have the next card. I'm gonna have to figure out like the way to... Oh, there we go. Did I figure out the way to open those properly? Zombie token, Plains token, Erebos's Intervention as the rare. Right there. Choose one, do fun stuff. You gain X life or draw or exile cards from the graveyard. Cool. Triumph of Anax. Clothis's Design. Madonna's Prophecy. Hey there, Colonel Curry. You love the new art for this tokens. Yeah, a lot of cool tokens. Check out that zombie token. We haven't seen tokens like this that were zombies, but I love them wearing their masks and everything. I didn't play original Theros, so I'm not really up on the lore. Although I can say right here, maybe we'll also open this one. Here's an original Journey to Nyx. Maybe, but we got a whole box of these to go through, so let's see what else we get. So if everyone's new in the chat, welcome. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out in the chat. Let me know if my camera is good. Aiming and focus and colors. Are the sagas worth using? It depends on which saga. For example, this one that I just crafted over here, Madonna's Prophecy. Yeah, sure, like a virgin, touch for the very first time, lore counter. We got a gold token. That's cool. We got a Pokemon Forest. We got the Elspeth Conquers Death rare. Exile target permanent. Okay, that's good. And then non-creature spells are more expensive. That's good. And then return target creature or planeswalker from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yeah, this is one of the good ones because it's a rare. Sorry, I was out of focus right there. But depends on the saga. Here's a rare saga that's good. 5 mana, does cool stuff. And we have Anax hardened in the forge. Hey, this is Triumph of Anax. And this is Anax himself. I've got to play them in the same deck. Citizen Petitioner, Hero of the Winds, Little Burb, and then Nyxborn Brute Common. So I'm just kind of breezing through the commons. You know, they're commons. And I'm pausing on like the rares and mythics and planeswalkers. I have not gotten any planeswalkers yet. I've been streaming for 28 minutes. No planeswalker yet. Got another mountain. Looks really nice. Ooh, speaking of planeswalkers. Speaking of the ultra rare art version of the planeswalkers. I got like one of the highest value cards right here. Check it out. It goes to the end to end. It's the full art. Amazing. I am speechless. Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis, 4 mana planeswalker, 5 loyalty, -1. Up to 2 target creatures you control each get +2/+1. -2 creature create 2 1/1 humans. -3 you gain 5 life. And then we've got Escape. When she goes to the graveyard, she'll come back again. Escape for 6 +4 cards. So reusable walker over and over as long as your graveyard is full. Obviously in Commander and such, where you're going to have a big graveyard, you can keep bringing back this walker. So yeah, I'm going to put that right now in one of the little special sleeves, because it is special. Ooh, and then I got a Gary right there. You can't see it in the camera, but I got a Gray Merchant. Let me just first of all put this in here. Put her right over there. And I just got a Gray Merchant right there. So cool. That's definitely going in my Commander deck. So so Stevie and Geo, watch out. This is going in my Commander deck. This is my finisher. You have been warned. Mire Triton, maybe that one too. Field of Ruin, that one's is in the deck too. Actually, I think I already have that one in the deck. I'm going to blow up your beautiful lands there. Triton Wave Rider and so forth. So, next. I swear these things are laced in adamantium. I can't open them. We got the... You're ready for it? Okay, we will see. I'm also going to fill my deck up with these Pokemon lands. Eidolon of Obstruction. Oh, I'm going to use that to shut down your plane. I'm going to use this to shut down Josh's Planeswalkers. Check it out here. Loyalty abilities of Planeswalkers your opponents control cost 1 to activate. So, loyalty abilities, of course, once you summon the Planeswalker, are free. But with my Eidolon in play, now they cost you to use. Epic. Careless Celebrant. Oops, that one's a rare. Go there. Hero of the Winds. Sage of Mysteries. And then we've got these... Look at these Irreverent Revelers. This is like some of the most hilarious art ever. These two are just like jamming and partying so hard. I think they drank a little bit too much of that wine, and they're just like wrecking the whole place. To some satyrs, only blasphemy is sacred. Hilarious. What do you all think about the art in Theros Beyond Death? Any cool art that stands out for you? I know that I'm voting for the best art is this Vexing Gull. Check it out. The little seagull is totally stealing that fish. And the guy back there is saying, like, come back and bring me my seagull. Keeb and I were, like, laughing about this card during the podcast. And there it is right there. There's a real-life one right there. See, I'm going to put it right here for the whole duration of my unboxing. Human Sacrifice, Mountain, Starlit Mantle. Oh, okay. I was going to say, why did they put a common here? But this is a beautiful, shiny... Look at that. Her powers on her little cloak in shiny foil. Love that. And then we've got the Enigmatic Incarnation. That card is epic. That card is broken. If you're doing a Simic strategy with a lot of enchantments and stuff, this is totally gonna this is like breeding pool, right? For other things. You pulled one in the sneak peek, the Human Sacrifice. Okay. Scophos Maze Warden. You got the blue one. Nice. Banishing Light, that one's pretty epic, of course. Mirror Shield, Medusa getting Medusa'd. Actually, I'm going to move this out of my way. I'm kind of poking my eyeball. So, do it for the Vine. Speaking of Vine, have any of you heard of the Vine 2.0 has come out? No, I'm not talking about TikTok. You're still on TikTok? Okay, boomer. You gotta be on Byte. That's the latest 6-second video clip app that you've got to be on. Yes, I'm on it, of course. Actually, let me do one of these. Let me do one of these bites right now. Actually, so we're gonna bite this right now. We're gonna say right here. Hey, party people, if you like magic, you gotta follow me on Byte because I'm gonna get amazing cards such as this one right here. Ooh, that's not really that great. Okay, so that's gonna be Byted right there. Hey, party people, if you like magic, you gotta follow me on Byte because I'm gonna get amazing cards such as this one. And I'm gonna put that on weird, and then MTG and post. There we go. I am multitasking. Yes, I heard you. Okay, so right here we got the Temple of Abandon. It's the Scryland. Nice. What happened? Oh, okay. Citizen Petitioner. You hope no one is on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Nope. But some of the youngsters are for some reason. Heroes of the Revel and Farika's Spawn. This is pretty epic. Escaper. Getting all mixed up over here with all my piles, but I guess I'll put them together later. TikTok. You found good art on TikTok. Oh, okay. I don't doubt it. I think there's a lot of talented people. But back in my day, I had Vine, and I miss it. So I'm glad Byte is back with the 6-second goodness. Tectonic Giant in foil. Cool. Then we have a Porphyros's Intervention. I would rather have Porphyros himself, but I guess this will be close enough. Then we've got the Ferris Band Brawler. They probably like to play, Brawl on the Switch. Is that a relevant thing for me to say? Dreamstalker Manticore, Reverend Hoplite, and Incendiary Oracle. Now, my chat thing is not updating for some reason. Is everyone there seeing the chat properly? Let me see, just about resetting it right here so I can see everyone's amazing missives. Twitch seems to be fine. I'm co-streaming on Twitch and YouTube, so if I seem to be talking to different people at the same time, it's just because I am multi-streaming. Somehow I have the arcane powers to stream to 2 platforms at once. Don't ask how. I thought you were talking to an app in general, but good to know you're talking about the commercials. Commercials were bad. The TikTok commercials. Yeah, planes. Oh my god, the Dream Trawler. This is epic. This is like almost unkillable as long as you have a card in hand to give it hexproof. This is not going down. And every time you draw a card, it gets +1/+0, and it has lifelink. And every time it attacks, it gets +1. So this is a 5/5 lifelink. It's a lot of mana, but then it's like totally protected as well. Slaughter Priest of Mogus. Banishing Light, Laguna Band Storyteller, Scophos War Leader. Getting a huge pile of cards over there. It looks like there was a minor earthquake on my desk over here. It looks pretty funny on camera, actually. But I am in Southern California, so don't be surprised if we do get an earthquake in the middle of the stream. Tectonic Giant again. The last one that I got actually was his little cousin in foil. So, sure. Escape Velocity. This is hilarious art right here. Look at this guy. He's like jamming right out of the underworld, going at top speed. Not even death can catch me now, he says. Inevitable End. 0.1 magnitude earthquake. Don't Don't jinx us and we'll get one. Glimpse of Freedom. Traveler's Amulet. There's the new art on the Traveler's Amulet. There's that turtle. A 0-5. Look, this does not make sense. 0-5 Flash Defender. Aren't turtles supposed to be slow? How can a turtle flash in and then suddenly block? Super small, you don't feel it. Oh look, this is the best art in the whole set right there. Aspect of Lamprey. This is like, imagine that nightmare fuel, waking up to this and seeing this, like your roommate is like holding this over your head. You wake up and then your roommate is holding this over your head. And then you're like, nope. Apologies for having to like bite into these things, but I swear these don't open like in the traditional way. This is the international printing, which I didn't even like ask for these, but these are the ones that I got. They feel different also. They feel different. And we got here Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths. What does this one do again? When it enters the battlefield. Oh yeah, this is the one that your opponent like separates cards into different piles, and then like you have to get one and not the other, and then it's like a super secret mind game. Archon of Falling Stars, Cling to Dust, Threnody Singer, Nyxborn Brute. This is a great card for pulling creatures out of the graveyard. Which one? Sorry. The Atris? Have Half-Truths guy? No lampreys allowed here. I'm sorry, but lampreys are canon in the world of Magic the Gathering. Forest, Storm Herald. It's got haste. It's a 3/2. When it enters the battlefield, return any number of auras from your graveyard onto the battlefield attached to creatures you control, and then exile them. So bring back a bunch of cool auras from the graveyard, attach them to this guy perhaps, and smash face. A lot of players will throw creatures in there. Huh, interesting, yeah. Fateful End, Underworld Dreams. Oh, classic. So I wanted this one for a while. I think this is another one I'm going to put in my Commander deck, so Commander group, watch out. Check it out right here. 3 black mana, enchantment. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Underworld Dreams deals 1 damage to that player. So the simple act of drawing your cards will deal damage, and that's exactly what I like in my mono black deck. So everyone there in the play group in the chat, this will probably be coming to my Commander deck. I don't know what to take out though. There's already so many good things in there. Dawn Evangel, Underworld Ragehound is a 3/1 with attack and escape, and it comes back as a 4/2. Wings of Hubris, and so forth. Commons. Are there any commons that people like at the moment? Any commons from Theros that are like shaking up the metagame? Anyone know? I know all the gods, of course, are totally warping everything, like Heliod especially. Human Soldier, Sacrifice, or Swamp, I mean. Nisian Boar. Is this going to replace End Raise Forerunners? All creatures able to block this do so whenever Nisian becomes blocked by a creature. That creature's controller draws a card. Wait a minute. Okay, well, it's a 10/6. It's a 10/6 for 5 mana. That's kind of interesting and flavorful. It's a 10/6, and yeah, interesting. Mischievous Chimera, Birth of Meletus, Soul Guide Lantern, and then Stampede Rider. She's like totally having so much fun on top of that goat, and just like jumping around and everything. Just like these, like all of the red cards in here are like so much fun. There's like the revelers that are totally wrecking the place after getting drunk, and then after that she jumps onto the boar and rides off like YOLO and everything. It's like hilarious. Everyone on the red cards are totally having fun in this set, and everyone in the white cards are having dreadful apathy. Zing! There's a lot of chatter going on about white being horrible, especially in Commander nowadays. But Mark Rosewater just said on his on his column today that, the pendulum swings. And right now the pendulum is that white is bad cards, and eventually it'll swing back to their not bad. Remember Armageddon, Land Tax, Wrath of God, Tithe, Smothering Tithe. Wolf Willow Haven in foil. I don't see too much of the foiliness of it, but yep, that one's foil. Then we got, here's the Nadir Kraken. This one's hilarious. 3 mana for a 2/3 Kraken. Okay, whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Nadir Kraken and create a 1/1 blue tentacle, which I just cracked over here. So check it out. Every time you draw a card, pay 1, and you put more arms on the little tentacle, literally, and then you get a 1/1 tentacle on the board. That is a hilarious card. Love it. Devourer of Memory. Demir colors. I might want that in my other deck. Nisian Wanderer. Favored of Eoras. Definitely the pronunciation in Magic cards has always been really interesting. There's not... Well, there are a lot of words in various languages and derived from various languages. Another Planeswalkie. We got Ashiok, Nightmare Muse. This is going to go perfect in my Dimir Commander deck. 5 loyalty, 5 mana. Wait a minute. This is the foil one. You got a foil Ashiok. Yes. I'm about to make so much money off of all of this, I'll be able to retire. And here we've got the foil Ashiok. +1, create a 2/3 nightmare creature that when it blocks or attacks, you each opponent exiles the top 2 cards of their library. So you are stealing cards off the top of your opponents, all opponents' libraries. -3, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then that player exiles a card from their hand. So bounce something back to their hand, then they have to exile. And then the ultimate, you may cast up to 3 face-up cards your opponents own from exile without paying their mana cost. So basically, you make more of these nightmares, you steal these cards off the top of their deck, and eventually ultimate, you get to play them. Amazing. Let's put that one into a sleeve. Destiny Spinner, Mischievous Chimera again, Inevitable End. Again, so let's put that foil Ashiok Planeswalker into the sleeve and put them right over here somewhere. We're about halfway through the box. What does everyone think so far? Are we not entertained? Is this the proper set to yell out, "This is Sparta"? With her, if I yell out, "This is Sparta," does that count, or am I mixing up my mythologies? I got a Farika's Spawn foil, and then I got the first Eroan Games. Sagas now, some of them have 4 chapters. So Chapter 1, create a 1/1 white human soldier. Chapter 2, put 3 1/1 counters on it. Chapter 3, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw 2 cards. Chapter 4, you win a gold token. So that's pretty fun right there. The first Eroan Games. Then we got the Dream Shaper Shaman. Hydra's Growth, I kind of love that you can make your creature +1 grow big and big and big. The Ashik is good in Sparta. Sparta was in Greece. I don't think so. I don't remember seeing John Travolta in there, so I think you're confusing your history. See, that's a joke, because I'm talking about the movie Grease, not ancient Greece. Haha. And we go to the next booster right here. Got another Human Sacrifice, a Forest. There's a Labyrinth of Skopos. I opened that one at the pre-release. It was pretty good against my opponent. It's basically the new Maze of Ith. Remove your opponent's attacking creature, that one 10/9 creature or whatever. You can remove it from combat. Nice. We got a Daxos Blessed by the Sun. I also got that one at the pre-release. Nyx Herald, Elspeth's Nightmare. This is the one that people are saying, if you look closely... who was I talking with that? Was that also with you, Keeb? Or who did I talk with? Or Zariah? Who did I talk with? No, not Zariah. I don't know. I apologize who I talked with this about, but there's a Phyrexian obliterator in the Nightmare of Elspeth right there. So that means obviously we're returning to Mirrodin next set. Actually, we've already been revealed every set that we're gonna see in 2020. What do people think about that? That like we already kind of know everything, every set that's coming out this year. Obviously, we don't know the contents of it, but the return to new Phyrexia, we already know that all this year is what the sets are. Is that like revealing too much? I don't know. I kind of feel like it's revealing too much. I kind of want to get it revealed slowly. We already know what's coming. But anyway, we got a goat. First goat token. This is a hilarious goat. That goat is goat. Mountain, Temple of Deceit. Nice. We got a Hero of the Nyxborn. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was going to be 2 rares or something. Another Haven, Shoal, Kraken, Unknown Shores. New art on that. You don't mind the reveals, but you hate card spoilers before the set comes out because you enjoy the surprise. Yeah, definitely at a certain point of the year, you like don't get on social media because everyone's revealing everything. If you want to be spoiled, I mean, if you want it revealed, everyone's revealing everything. It might be kind of interesting to do the exact opposite for a little while, that they have like complete radio silence. That might be interesting. Ooh, there's a foil forest. Now, don't play with green very much, but that's a foil forest. Nice and foily. Idyllic Tutor. Ooh, Idyllic Tutor. This is like a $30 card, isn't it? The original printing. I don't know what the current printing of it is, but there's an Idyllic Tutor. If you need to go get an enchantment, go search for it and put it into your hand. White has a lot of cool enchantments, so there we go. Got an Idyllic Tutor. Then we have Eutropia, the twice favored. Ooh, alternate art. Renata called to the hunt. Beautiful. And Agonizing Remorse. And then Oracle of Mountains, Blaze. That Oracle is totally blazing it. Next, we have a Satyr, another Swamp. We have the Temple Thief in foil. Very parasitic. This really only matters. This cannot be blocked. This is unblockable, so it's not as good as Stevie's Spirit Pirate, but this is a 2/2 unblockable. But it's only unblockable if the opponent has an enchanted creature. Besides that, not that great. The green full art creature is the one you played against. Oh, check it out. Arasta, the Endless Web, big old scary spider, legendary spider creature. Another Wolf Haven, Heroes of the Revel, another one I believe, Commanding Presence, and then another Unknown Shores. So who would have believed? I wouldn't have believed myself when I first played Magic back in the 90s that I would ever be a grown-up and be able to buy myself a whole box of Magic cards. But I am a grown-up and I have a job, so now I can do so. And it's still pretty cool to get a box, and it's like, wow, back in the day I could only buy one booster of 4th edition or Ice Age like once a month or something, because I didn't really get a very good allowance. But nowadays I can eat to extinction buying cards. Oh, there's another Teameret special. What are these called again? Like, there's so many names of things nowadays, it's very easy to forget. This is is this the showcase frame? Like, all of these have like special names nowadays. Hateful Eidolon, Heliod's Punishment. This one's interesting. This is one of these like luminous bonds, but then you have to tap the creature to take off the counters because they're on a quest, and it's really cool flavor. Oread of Mountains, Blaze. There's a lot of cool flavor in these cards. He says as he bites into the booster pack. And I just have to do that. Thank you for visiting in the chat there. If you're new, I have to do that because I'm opening up the Japanese variant boosters, and the boosters open up so weird. Plus, they're also backwards, so we're going directly to the rare. Ephemia, the Cacophony. There's another Escape Velocity, Alirios, Enraptured, Minions Return. Oh no, that's, yeah, Minions Return. So obviously that is based on the movie that everyone loved, right? Despicable Me, that's what I'm trying to joke at. Did anyone get the joke? Minions. But they also call them minions in Hearthstone, right? I always find it interesting, and I try not to laugh too hard, when Hearthstone players come to Magic and they're like, I will attack you with my 3 minions. And I'm like, GTF. Just kidding, just kidding. I approve of everyone playing Magic. Forest. Ooh, Heliod Suncrowned. I got the card that is totally a broken infinite combo right here. All I need is a Walking Ballista, and I can make a 2-card infinite combo. Heliod Suncrown, 3 mana. Legendary enchantment creature, God, 5/5. Indestructible, so sorry, disenchant. You need to you disenchant, be able to destroy this. Yeah, that joke worked. As long as your devotion to white is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature. Otherwise, it's an enchantment that hangs around. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. So if you want to be hilarious, you can put a +1 counter on an enchantment that doesn't even matter, like what can you put? Like an enchantment. What do I have here? Way too much stuff. But you can put an enchantment. You can put a counter on an enchantment that doesn't even matter. But obviously, you'll put it on a creature. Then 1 and a white, another target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. So yep, Heliod, totally broken, and I was blessed with one. Mirror Match. Yeah, you can put a 1/1 on the Mirror Match and then nothing happens. But you can say, look what I can do. I have the power of a god and I can put 1/1s on things that don't matter. Mystic Repeal, 1 with the stars. Nyxborn Colossus. Just your plain old 6/7 creature in green. I think we're down to the bottom 9 boosters, streaming for 55 minutes. It's going to be an hour-long stream, I guess, here. Got another Forest. Ooh, Nyx Lotus, nice. Now, I don't have a real Black Lotus. I have this fake Black Lotus that I like to flex with on the stream. It's a fake, it's just a proxy printout. But I like to have it on the stream to make people think, you got a Black Lotus? But I can say that I have a Nyx Lotus. That's cool too, right? 4 mana, legendary artifact. You can only have 1 of them. Don't like that. It comes into play tapped. Don't like that. And then after that, tap. Choose a color. So you can change the color of this every time you tap it. It's not like it gets locked in like other artifacts and stuff. And what happens here is tap it, choose a color. Add an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color. So this is like, you know, like light years away from the original Black Lotus, where if you all don't know what the original Black Lotus is, 0 casting cost artifact, you can't see it in the camera, 0 casting cost artifact, tap it, sacrifice it, you get 3 mana of 1 color. This is the modern one. Yeah, this is the new Black Lotus right here. Nyx Lotus. Artist is Raoul Vitae. You can get 10 red mana. Yeah, if you've got your devotion, if you've got your Atali out, Atali has 2 reds. If you've got other red stuff out, like enchantments and stuff, yeah, this could tap for 10 mana. This is like perfect for commander, of course. Once you've got a lot of devotion to a color on the battlefield, yeah, it could make you a lot of mana. Fateful End, Shimmering Chimera, Sea God's Scorn, Altar of the Pantheon. That helps. Well, that's cool. That one helps your devotion. It doubles it. We're down to the last 6 boosters. So I don't actually have a real Black Lotus, but I do have something else. Remind me in a moment, right after I finish this pack, to show you something related to a Black Lotus. So remind me right after we see this here. We got a wall. We got a Plains. We got a Citizen Champion. Constellation 1-3. Put a 1 counter. Oh yeah, so she just gets bigger and bigger with the Constellation. We have Siona, Captain of the Phileas. This is one of my favorite arts. It's like she's coming at you. She's tough. She's got her crew. She's the Captain of the Pyleas. Legendary Human Soldier. In Selesnya colors. Dream Shaper Shaman. Hydra's Growth again. Another one of those. Dreadful Apathy. Okay, so let me get one little thing right over here. Off to the side of my office area over here. If you could see the floor, you would see that it looks like a crime scene because I've got so many wrappers on the floor. And so what I don't have a real Black Lotus. I just have this proxy that I like to flex with. What I do have is a completely real Lotus Petal. So Black Lotus is a 0 casting cost artifact that gives you 3 mana of any one color. Lotus Petal is a 0 casting cost artifact that gives you 1 mana of any one color. So it's 1/3 the power of a Black Lotus. And a Black Lotus costs, what, $5,000? This is worth like 5 or 10 or something. But, yep, this is the fixed Black Lotus. It gives you 1/3 of the power of a real Black Lotus. And I pulled that from buying a pack of Tempest last year. This is not from the original days when I played Magic back in the 90s. This I opened it recently. Well, a year ago. Recently. Next booster. What else do we got? So we've gotten 2 out of the 3. Oh yeah, Blacker Lotus over from was that on Unhinged? One of the unsets. So there was Unglued, Unhinged, and then Unstable. We got a Nightmare. So here's the thing that Ashiok creates. When you plus 1 Ashiok, you get a little Nightmare. Hadn't gotten one of those yet. Mountain, Banishing Light in foil, so I can really blind my opponent once I banish their best thing. Then we've got a Temple of Enlightenment. I think I've gotten 3 out of 5 of that. Blood Aspirant. I'm telling you, all of the creatures in these red cards are all having a great time. Even this one, Blood Aspirant. What, they aspire to take your blood, or what? It's a small step from Revel to Bloodbath. So everyone's having a fun time on the red cards. Calife, Beloved of the Sea, The Binding of the Titans, Saga, another Unknown Shores. This is the fourth last booster. So I need everyone there in the chat to send me your power, just like when Krillin was sending his power to Goku to be able to defeat Cell. That makes sense, right? That happened. So you all need to send me your power. Here we got Kiora Bests the Sea God. This is a mythic rare. Saga. There it is on the camera. So send me all your power. Furious Rise. Furiously send me all your power to get the best cards. Farika's Spawn. Sweet Oblivion. Pretty cool art. We got a Glory Bearers. Next. Next, we are going to be able to open this any moment. Okay, we got a Satyr, a Forest Incendiary Oracle, common but foil. Can we catch the light on this pretty well? Yeah, pretty cool. Then we've got Thassa's Intervention. Do you like to say Thassa or Thassa? Probably Thassa is correct if you think about it in the original Greek, but this is obviously in another plane. Furiously sent the message, your power. Thank you for that. Thassa's intervention. Then we got Rise to Glory. Another Mystic Repeal. One with the stars. And then that fast turtle. That how is it actually fast? I guess you could argue that it's fast in the water. But how is this turtle gonna actually flash and fly in and help me when I'm on the land? Epic fail right there. I hope someone got fired for that. Just kidding. That's just like the over-the-top rhetoric that you hear about magic all the time, right? I'm freaking out that why does that turtle have haste? Is that like the first turtle that has ever had haste in the history of magic? If someone could somehow have the ability to look this stuff up, maybe we could find out if that is the first haste turtle in the history of magic. Mountain. Then we got in Infuriate. Pretty cool. That Minotaur. That Minotaur's not looking too happy. Everyone else is pretty happy on these red cards, though. Then we have a Temple of Piety. Yeah, I think I got all the rare lands, I think. We have the Drag Me to the Underworld, the Nyx Herald, the Laguna Band Storyteller. So, nope, you have the old blue turtle with haste and hexproof you had in your mermaid deck. Which one was that? Blue turtle. Oh yeah, no, that was a turtle that had haste. I mean, that was a turtle that had hexproof, definitely, but I don't remember it had haste. Maybe. I'm not quite sure. Okay, here we go. Here's the final booster of the box right here. This is a whole box of Theros opened in about an hour. I got it from Card Kingdom with access code GLHF. So giving the ladies of Good Luck High Five a shout out. I used your affiliate code, my heroes. Come on, Uro, exactly. Let this be. There's only two titans in the set, right? Uro and Kroxa. Let's see if our final card is a Titan. Maybe I'll open it very reverently. Maybe that's why the gods have not smiled upon me, because I have been desecrating these booster packs and opening them with my mouth. Whoops, why is my stream freaking out? Is the stream okay? It kind of looked all weird and freaked out for a moment, right? But now it's back. Anyway, I can't open this. Oh, here we go. I still can't open it. Look at that. I'm telling you, like, these boosters are made out of, like, different technology. Oh, there we go. And this time, because it's the last booster, we will show the complete reverence and open them in the proper way and lovingly mention every card, so that then we are blessed at the last moment by Heliod himself and giving us an Uro, Titan of the whatever. So we've got Flicker of Fate. We have Mogus's Favor. We have Relentless Pursuit. Fruit of Theros. Pretty epic art actually on that. Check it out. That's by Bastien El Deherarme. Target player loses 2 life for 1 black mana. I love that. I might put that in my commander deck. And then escape it for 4 plus 3 cards. Next, we've got the Nyxborn Seaguard, Merfolk Soldier. Next, the Heliod's Pilgrim. Actually, that one was pretty good in the pre-release. Able to go get you, to go search you an enchantment, which of course I would get the, like, mired in mire. What's that one called? Drowned in mire or whatever. Next is the Hirax Tower Scout, Human Scout. We've got the Underworld Rage Hound. Now, it sounds like I'm being dramatic in my voice, but actually I've been talking nonstop for an hour, so my voice is kind of hurting, so I might need a drink. Next is the Wings of Honiamise. Next is the Alseid of Life's Bounty. Put it on the camera. Next is the Stinging Lionfish. Okay, I haven't pulled that one yet. Pretty beautiful art on that. Check out that little fish right there. Put a little bit of lemon and hot sauce on it, and I think you got something. Next up, we've got 4 cards left, so that means a land, a foil, a rare, and then here's the final uncommon. So I think we're about to be blessed by Heliod. Impending doom. Oh, that's a portent. We're not getting blessed by Heliod, we're getting cursed by Erebos. Okay, here we go. Here it is. We got a Ekroan War, which I already had. I'm going to tear this thing in half. And then we've got the Glory Bearers, a common. I'm going to tear that piece of thing in half. And then I dropped a card in my mad rage. I dropped a Pokemon Land, and then we got Follow Elspeth's Epic Journey. Now, this is also insult to injury, because this says, follow Elspeth's epic journey, go read the magic story. There is no magic story at the moment. Although Mark Rosewater did say in his article earlier today that they're going to release the story eventually, but they have to make sure they hired the right people so they don't screw up the story, like they did on the last couple of novels. So, okay. And then we got a wolf. So, yeah, we didn't get one final epic thing, but let's not be cynical here. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got almost all of the rare lands. I need to make a better pile of this stuff eventually. But we got all the rare lands. We got the Ashiok Planeswalker. We got Heliod. Heliod's hiding over here somewhere. We got a Nyxborn, Nyxbloom, Nyx Lotus. We got the Heliod Infinite Combo. 2 walkers is not bad at all. And one of those walkers was the super rare. Sell your brother for it. Art, I believe that's the official name for this, right? Sell your family member. Border, I believe is what it's called. Now, if that was in, here we go, Brandon, you just made it here. We're kind of wrapping up, but thanks for coming. Yeah, we're talking about Magic. We just unboxed a whole box of Magic cards. I've been talking nonstop for an hour. I need to heal myself with like a healing salve or something. Yeah, this is some of the great stuff that I got over here. What else did I got some like cool alternate art cards right there. You enjoyed the live stream. Hope I have a good night. I think I will. I'm gonna jump on this pile of cards right here and take a nap on them right there, and just like have dreams of the underworld or whatever. I'm gonna go to bed with Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths. So that will be fun. Sorry, everyone, I'm just fading a little bit because, yes, I've been talking almost nonstop for like an hour and 10 minutes. But anyway, that's what I got right here. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up right here. If you're just visiting the chat right now, I usually stream on Saturdays. I play Magic Arena, 11 p.m. Pacific time. Come hang out this Saturday. I think it's February 1st, right? And listen to my podcast. Every Friday I release a Magic podcast. Search for it in any of your podcast apps. Pandora, Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your fine podcasts. Just search for a podcast called VM Campos, and it's a Magic podcast all about Magic. Magic Arena. I talk with a lot of interesting people all about Magic. A few visitors of the podcast, a few visitors of the stream at the moment were in the podcast. Zaraya, Keeb, Magic the Gothic. Sure, yes. You're probably thinking of the set Shadows over Innistrad. I'm sure that's what you meant to say. But yes, I stream every Saturday, Magic Arena. Come hang out. We'll make cool decks and stuff. I do a video about Magic every Monday. Deck techs, unboxings, crack-a-packs, all that fun stuff. I do giveaways and so forth. So, yep, if you came to hang out, I appreciate it so much. I just cracked a whole box of Theros Beyond Death, and I'm very happy with these pulls. So thanks everyone for coming to hang out. This has been VM Campos, Magic Fan, and I'll see you next time. battle Magic the Gother. Brandon, I don't know who you are, but you are pretty funny. Hopefully you come back next time. We are offline, so come on back next Saturday, 11 p.m. Pacific time. On YouTube and Twitch.